Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube class. Today we're going to be talking about reading MCQ, multiple choice question. How do you answer the multiple choice question? Okay, so please, if you want to understand everything, stay tuned and watch with me. Welcome back guys. Okay, so in this video we're going to cover everything. We're gonna cover common mistakes and problems students make. Okay, we're also gonna cover the tips and the tricks. Okay, so please, and I'm gonna do a sample IELTS, an actual IELTS reading multiple choice question with you guys. Okay, so the first problem or the first mistake for students is reading blindly. Okay, reading blindly is when you read the passage before the question. You don't know what you are looking for. Okay, you have to have an idea of what you are looking for. If you are looking for a question, you're looking for an answer to a question. So what you do, you know the question first before you know the answer. Okay, first you have to go and read the question first. Read the question, note the keyword, then you go over to the passage to look for it. Okay, it's not answering the question. Okay, now this might be very confusing for you guys, or this might sound untrue. Okay, but so many students do not answer the question. Yes, because it's multiple choice question. They don't know, they don't want to spend time answering the question, and they leave it. If you don't answer the question, you are marked wrong. Okay, so you have to answer the question. If you're not sure of the answer, please select something. Don't leave it blank. Yet that's one answer, that's one mark can fail you. Do not leave it blank. Okay, being tricked by the examiner. Now this is where distractors come in place. These people, they want to distract you. They often trick you by placing distractors. Okay, now you have to take away those distractors in order to get your final answer. Then one of the most common distractors is disqualifiers. These are the all, the many, the few, some. Okay, rule them out. Identify what the qualifier mean. Okay, try to identify the keyword. Do not match so many keywords. You might make mistakes when you mark them. That's how you take away the qualifier. Match the keyword and match correctly. Okay, rule out the qualifier, then you'll be able to spot your answer. Okay, not reading the whole sentence. Okay, now MCQ or multiple choice question is not like other question types. You have to read the whole sentence to be able to understand. Okay, if you have a keyword and you found the keyword in a particular sentence, please read thoroughly. Read the sentence so that you'll be able to understand what you are looking for. You'll be able to find the answer. Okay, do not just read and you think this is the answer. You might be making mistake. Okay, try to read and understand your points or understand the sentence. Now, having done the mistakes, we go over to the tips. First tip is read the question. Like I said before, so many students make mistake not reading the question first before the passage. Okay, you need to have an idea what you're looking for. How to do that is by going to the question, read the question, understand the question, then you go over to the passage and look for the questions. Okay, know your synonyms. Okay, like I always say in all my videos, these people, they enjoy synonyms. They like synonyms. Okay, because they want to know if you know words in different forms. Okay, so when you look at the question, try to identify the keywords and try to check possible synonyms for it. Okay, when you go to the passage, you probably see the keywords there, but paraphrase or in a different synonym. So please build vocabulary list. If you've not started it, please do that. If you hear a new word, any new word you hear, please write it down somewhere and try to use it. Use it in so many forms. Use it in the adverb forms, in the adjectives, or in the verb forms. Try to use them constantly and you see yourself improving. Okay, then after doing that, after noting the keyword, then you try to, if you're unsure of any answer, just try to maybe put a question mark there, or you circle the answer you're unsure of. Then read carefully. You note it, note the keyword. If you're not sure of the answer, try to put a question mark there. It will help you to come back to it. Okay, Go over to your question, try to skim, because you already have your keyword. You skim and scan for the answer. You're scanning for the answer with the keyword. You're trying to look for any word that resembles or that is the keyword there. You're trying to look for the keyword there. Then instead of leaving the number undone, please write something there. You just can write A, you can write B. You might be lucky that might be the answer. Okay, if you're looking at the question, please forget about the options for now, because the options will distract you. Just look at the question. Do not look at the options. Go over to the passage. Try to look for where you saw the keyword. Try to look for the keyword in the passage. Then you come back and look at the options. Okay, the reason is that if you look at the question and look at the options, you get confused. You will get confused. Okay, because that's when you get distracted, and you might be unfortunate to pick the wrong answer. Okay, another tip is spend time to analyze your question. Analyze your question. Do not rush into picking an answer without proper analysis. You have to look at the question, analyze the question. Okay, now, unlike other question type, this one, they might follow that order. Know that where you stop reading in your number one, the answer to number two might just be the next one. So it happens like that. Okay, so now you've known the tip. I'll just summarize the strategy. Okay, so the first thing you do is look at the question. That's to note the keyword, then underline the keyword, predict the answer. Try to look for the synonyms for the keywords on the line. You go to the passage, you look at the passage clearly, read the passage thoroughly. You go over to your question and look at the options. When you look at the option, try to cross away distractors, because you might find distractors. Use your pencil and cross off distractors. Then you go over to the passage again, you read again. You're trying to be careful not to select the wrong choice. Then you go over to the question paper, then you pick the right answer. Okay, that is how you do that, and it's so easy. Okay, do not confuse yourselves. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna do an actual IELTS multiple choice question. Okay, I've just extracted it from a practice test. Okay, there are 5 questions. I will do 3, then I'll do 2, then you do 3. Okay, put your answers in the comment box. Okay, I can see I'm presented with this question. So what I do is I first of all read the questions and the instructions. Okay, the instruction says choose the correct letter A, B, C, or D. Write the correct answers in boxes 1 to 4 of your answer sheet. Okay, so you read the first question, which says, in paragraph 1, the writer suggests that companies could consider. Okay, that is the question. I am going to look at this question the second time, then select my keyword. Now my keyword is the writer, companies, and consider. Okay, these are my keyword. I don't look at the options, because by looking at the options I might get confused when I go to the passage. So I just forget about the option. I just want to understand what the passage is talking about first. Okay, so I go to the passage and I read the passage again. I'm concentrating on paragraph 1. The general assumption is that older workers are paid more in spite of, rather than because of, their productivity. Okay, that might partly explain why, when employers are under pressure to cut costs, they persuade a 55-year-old to take early retirement, take away seniority-based pay scales, and older workers may become a much more attractive employment proposition. Okay? But most employers and many workers are comfortable with the idea of reducing someone's pay in later life, although manual workers on piece rates often, earn less as they get older. So retaining the service of older workers may be employing them in different ways. So I can see that they are really trying to say what some employers might do, whether they were gonna cut costs or they were gonna retain the services of the older workers. So that is what I understood here. Then I go to my options. The option says abolishing pay schemes that are based on age, avoiding pay that is based on pay rates, increasing pay for older workers, equipping older workers with new skills. Okay, I can see now that these are my options. All of them are talking about pay. So pay cannot be used as my keyword here. So abolishing. So what is another word for abolishing? Because I didn't see anywhere they mentioned abolishing there. Abolishing can be reduced, can be cut. Okay, then avoiding, you're trying to avoid something. Increasing, is there any place they said they will increase pay for workers? Okay, so now you have to look at, because you already know what the option is talking about, you look at the paragraph the second time. Then, because I'm trying to rule out something here, I didn't see where they said they will avoid the pay on a piece of rate. No, they said they're gonna cut costs. They persuade the 55-year-old to take early retirement. This is what they said. And this year, and they did say they will equip older workers with new skills. Rather, they said, so retaining the services of older workers may mean employing them in different ways. So there is no way it's mentioned that they will equip it with new. So I have taken away option B and option D. Then the option C and A left, increasing pay for older workers, option C. Then I go to my passage, the passage. I'm trying to look for where they talked about increasing pay. I didn't hear anything like that. Okay, they didn't say anything about increasing pay here. Okay, so now our answer is abolishing pay. So this is how you do that. It might take long because I'm trying to explain everything for you people, but trust me, as I'm doing it, it's so easy. As you are doing it, it's so easy. Okay, so the answer is abolishing pay schemes that are based on age. Thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you understood it. See you next time. Bye bye. Please subscribe, okay? Please subscribe. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe, okay?